Na Amber Farmer's voice this.
Move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians. Ambazonians, move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians. We come from Momondi and Fako, Dongamanto, Kope Maningu Babwi. We come from Njamanjama, Goyo, Rebiele Menchungo Ketunja Meme is all. Our freedom is all. Our freedom is all. Our freedom.
Mama and Papa them for Ambazonia una welcome for Amber Farmer's voice. We don't see them say how with this war day so next year chop in go feed lack and hungry it go feed they plenty. So Amber Farmer's voice day for you for help for see say may we put head together. See how we fix we own fertilizer, see how we fix mixing where they kill insect them. See how where we feed work plenty chop for small piece of land. So with the talks to make all man find Amber Farmer's voice for Facebook and for YouTube. So that any question where you get them, may you write them for days so that Amber Farmer's voice it go answer for una. We'll be ready for help una for all time, for answer una question and for give una any information how we fit grow chop, how we fit keep chop fine, make it not spoil for long time, how we fit hide chop so that make that wicked people they not spoil them. Thank una plenty.
Move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians. Ambazonians, move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians.
Hello, everybody. Everybody for Ground Zero. Now, welcome today for Amber Farmer's Voice. My name again now Isaac Zama, and Amber Farmer's Voice now program where it bring techniques them for people for farmers them for Ground Zero. Media grow chop fine for this time for war. So before we start this program today, I would like make we take 1 minute, just 1 minute. We pay homage to all we brothers and sisters there for Ground Zero. Whether people don't kill them, say make we be free, say make we get we independence. So I want call on everybody for Ground Zero, make we observe a minute of silence for all we heroes and where they don't die for this war of independence. Okay, when welcome back again. Before we start, I would like for throw a salute for people them for Oshe, for Bifang, for Widikum, for Mauto, for Kendem, oh mommy them and papa them for Isu, for Ishobi, for Lebialem, for Ngoketunja, for Santa, everybody for Ambazonia with the throw a salute. We for Amber Farmer's Voice will salute everybody for Ground Zero. So for the program for today, we will talk about how you feel make your own fridge, your own local fridge for place where you dey. Whether you dey now for Nwa, whether you dey now for Widikum, or whether you dey now for Esangele, any place where you dey, you go feel make your own fridge for keep your own fresh vegetable and where they grow. So this program today not be only for farmers them all, now for the everybody where for Ambazonia. The reason why we did bring this program today now because now in our farming season, and since now in our farming season, people that they grow plenty chop, they grow their vegetables, they grow their tomatoes, chop go plenty, and the experience we don't get and I say when chop plenty so small time it will start rotting. When it start rotting so when it start rotting, then people they'll start to wake up. So now you will think say make we come today. We can talk how una fit give how we can talk how una fit make una own fridge for village. So una go fit keep una own vegetable them, una keep una tomato so that we could not lose plenty money. Especially now where people they not get work. Any small money where a person get them, you know, find say make a take and begin spending for for other things them. This program today it be especially useful for mommy them when I buy them, sell them. When I know so maybe they want to buy and sell them, they go for village market them, they go buy njamanjama, they buy green, or they buy tomato, they buy leeks, they buy onion, they come for market. When they come, they don't sell them all, and then they don't get place to keep them. Then all that thing they rotten, and then they throw them. It means say they lost plenty money. So now one of the important reasons that way we think say make we bring this program, so that when we teach people how to make their own local fridge, that might be the way that they sell tomato them, that buy and sell them, or vegetable them, they're not going to lose plenty money. Another reason why this program today it be particularly important, I say we want to tell La République say it is all over. Say we Ambazonian them, we get the sense for take care of ourselves. We for Amba Farmers Voice, we will take care for all we farmers and for Ambazonia, for make sure say they work farm fine. Say need nobody for Ambazonia. We not ever sleep hungry. Never again. So we don't need any help from the Republic. So make I use this opportunity for thank all maybe the way and Papa the way they sell coffee, they sell beans, they sell everything they sell for school. Say book we go learn book. We don't go learn that book. Now we will they bring them back for we maybe them back for Ambazonia. So for today we go learn how we go use that, so we own material them for we own material them just wait only for we own backyard. We'll use them for make this fridge today. So the way Ambazonia you don't do all the time. I say we go around the world. We find examples and for things and way big universities they don't make them, big researchers they don't make them, big organizations they don't make them. Where they work. Now would bring that information now. We can show them for Amba farmers them. Say we learn for make for implement them for we own for Ambazonia. So plenty the thing that we will talk for this program. No be thing when I miss it up at the form of my head. Now things and way researchers them for university them, for big organizations them, where they do all over the world, where they don't do the research, they say they work, and then now way we bring them say make we too for Ambazonia. We'll start now for developer, so that by the time we reach Boya, we don't already know all these things them, and then we go we farmers them, we will start grow up very, very well. So I go one bring una the first experience where I'm bringing for now how people that they use that's so mud blocks. We for northern zone we start build house with blocks. So people them they know how to make blocks very well. So I want to bring some technique where there's an international organization where they formed that international organization for 1971. That international organization they call them say World Vegetable Center. That World Vegetable Center they will start them by the government for Japan, government for Korea, and the Asia Development Bank. Now they become together. They can form this World Vegetable Center, where the headquarters is now today for Taiwan for 1971. So they don't help farmers them for other countries them for see how they keep their vegetable very, very well. So the most important thing now where these people they don't bring techniques them. So now we bring one of that of how you make your own fridge with blocks and with ground. So make una pay particular attention, because this one be very, very important. Wanna pay attention for hear what they talk. When this short video don't finish, and then I'll come back, then we'll talk some more.
Mbele yetu hapa ni friji la asili au tunalita chemba baridi kwa ajili ya kuhifadhia mboga za majani. Kwa nini natumia hili friji la asili? Friji la asili lina uwezo wa kupooza na kutoa unyevunyevu kwenye mboga zetu za majani. Ukiweka kwenye jua kali zinasinyaa, zinapoteza maji, zinapoteza uzito. Lakini zikiwa kwenye unyevu zinakuwa zinaongeza uzito na zinakuwa ziko fresh kabisa. Hii teknolojia ya friji la asili ni gharama zake ni bei nafuu na ni rahisi kuitengeneza. Ni teknolojia rahisi kwa ajili ya kuhifadhia mboga za majani kwa sehemu ambazo hazina umeme. Ni nzuri sana kwa kulima na wafanya biashara.
Hii friji inanisaidia hasa sana yani kuuza, yani kufanya biashara. Nafanya biashara ya kuuza mboga zangu hapa na haziharibiki kwa ule muda kama katule nikiziweka kwenye vichanja. Pesa niliyokuwa nikipata kipindi ile kwenye kuuza bila kutumia hii friji. Kwa hivyo sasa hivi ni friji ambaye mboga zikibaki zinakaa pale naendelea kuuza mara kwa mara bila kuharibika. Ndio faida yake kubwa.
Leo tutajifunza jinsi ya kutengeneza hili friji la asili. Tuanze kazi sasa. Friji la asili linahitaji mambo yafuatayo: matofali ya kuchoma 800. Haya ni rahisi, yanapatikana katika maeneo yetu. Tunahitaji pia mchanga ule wa kujengea au ule unaopatikana kwenye mto, mkokoteni miwili. Lakini pia tunahitaji beleshi kwa ajili ya kuchotea mchanga, makreti 6 ya plastiki au sanduku za plastiki, ndoo kwa ajili ya kubebea mchanga. Na pia tunahitaji kani, reki kwa ajili ya kutengeneza usawa kwenye ardhi. Ili friji la asili, kabla ya kuanza kulijenga, unamwagilia yale matofali 800. Yanako kabisa yameloa kabla ya kuanza kulijenga. Hii itakuashia kazi wakati wa kujenga, utakuwa tena una kazi ya kulimwagilia kila wakati. Pale unapokuwa umeshapata eneo lako kwa ajili ya kujengea ile friji la asili, hakikisha eneo lako halina mawe au takataka yoyote. Chukua reki kwa ajili ya kuondoa takataka ambazo zitakuwa kwenye eneo lako. Step ya pili, tumeweka mchanga, tunaendelea kutengeneza level ili isije ikaanguka. Sambaza mchanga wako kwa kutumia reki kama inavyoonekana kwenye picha. Hatua ya 3 ni kuweka sasa ukubwa wa hili friji la asili. Kwa nitapanga makreti 3 kama hivi. Nitatumia mkono wangu kupima kreti na kreti. Isigusane. Gusane kabisa. Na hivyo kwa kreti inalofuatia. Hatua ya 4, tunapima tena kono wangu tena, napima hapa kwenye mwanzo wa kreti. Alafu ndo tunaweka tofali hapa. Mwisho kile kidole chako cha mwisho ndo unaweka tofali hapa. Hatua ya kwanza, lazima kwanza upime vidole vyako 4, uweke namna hii kwenye kona ya kreti. Mwisho kidole chako cha mwisho ndo unaweka tofali. Angalizo, wakati ukiwa unatengeneza ile friji la asili, hakikisha matofali yako level. Kama hili hapa tutaweza kuweka chini, sababu msingi ukiwa na tofali kama hili, friji litakuwa upande. Kwa hiyo tunatafuta tofali ambalo liko level kabisa, ndio tunaweka chini kwa ajili ya msingi. Baada ya kutengeneza kona, inachofuatia unapanga matofali kwenye line. Tumemaliza kutengeneza ukuta wa ndani, lakini sababu matofali haya yanatengenezwa yanakuwa hayana ukubwa wa sawa. Kwa hiyo wakati unapanga utaona kuna nafasi inabakia kama hii hapa. Sasa hii nafasi hii tofali zima litaingia. Sasa hapa ndio ule muda wa panga unapotumika. Kwanza unakata kipande cha tofali, unakijaza hapa. Wakati wa kujenga ukuta wa ndani au wa nje, hakikisha nafasi isiwe kwenye kona. Hii itasaidia friji lako lisianguke. Kwa hiyo tunaweka nafasi. Hii nafasi hapa itakiwi. Kwa hiyo inatakiwa nafasi iwe angalau katikati, kutengeneza kuwe kuna nguvu zaidi ya hii friji lako lisiweze kuanguka. Hakikisha unaziba mapengo kwenye laini ya ndani na nje. Usiache mapengo. Tumemaliza kujenga ukuta wa ndani, sasa tunaenda ukuta wa nje. Na hatua ni zile zile. Kwenye kona, naanza kwenye kona kwanza kwa kuweka mkono, kupima kwa kutumia mkono wangu, vidole vyangu 4. Taweka tena hapa, kwa nitaweka tofali langu hapa mwisho hivi. Kwa maana hili lingine itakuja hapa. Tengeneza kona. Baada ya kutengeneza kona, inachofuatia unapanga matofali kwenye line. Tumeshamaliza ukuta wa nje, sasa tunaenda kutoa hizi crate. Tunatoa masanduku yetu, tunaweka pembeni kwa ajili ya kujaza matofali hapa katikati kupata msingi. Tunajaza matofali hapa katikati kupata msingi wa friji letu la asili kama ifuatavyo. Katikati ya layer ya ndani na nje tunaweka mchanga kama ifuatavyo. Baada ya mchanga tunamnyunyizia maji. Rudisha makreti 3 kwenye msingi wetu kama ifuatavyo. Sasa rudia hatua ile ya kuanza kwanza ukuta wa ndani, alafu nafuata ukuta wa nje. Ili friji la asili likamilike, linahitaji kuwa na layer 9. Ukiwa sasa unaenda kwenye ngazi ya pili, matofali yanatakiwa yapishane, yasiende sawa sawa. Alafu ukishamaliza unaweka mchanga, unamwagilia. Baada ya kutengeneza layer 9, sasa unatengeneza layer ya 10 lakini ukuta wa ndani. Friji letu la asili imekamilika. Sasa tunaweka mfuniko wetu kama ifuatavyo. Tunasisitiza tofali inapatikana katika maeneo yetu, lakini pia huu hapa ni mfuniko ambao tunafunikia ili friji letu la asili, ambao ni wa asili kabisa. Umetengeneza kutokana na majani ya makuti ambayo yamekauka, na hizi ni hizo fito za rahisi kabisa kupatikana. Kwa hiyo ni mfuniko ambao ni wa asili na unaweza kabisa kutengenezwa na mkulima, hata mfanyabiashara katika eneo lake. Lakini kama hauna makuti, unaweza kutengeneza na majani ya mgomba yaliyokauka, majani ya kawaida ambayo yamekauka. Cha msingi tu vitu ambavyo ni vya asili vinavyopatikana katika maeneo yetu. Angalizo, usiweke bati. Bati itaongeza joto kwenye friji letu. Baada ya kumaliza kujenga friji letu la asili, kuna matofali yanabakia, hatuwezi kuyatupa. Haya tunatengenezea kama sakafu yetu ya chini kuzunguka ili friji zima. Kwa hiyo maana wakati wewe unataka uchukue kreti zako ndani, utakuwa na kurudishia, una kanyaga kwenye hizo tofali zako, unachukua kreti zako ndani ya friji lako. Sasa friji la asili limemalizika kutengenezwa. Na huu ndio mfano halisi wa friji la asili linavyotakiwa liwe. Ile sakafu ya chini kama nilivyoonyesha, na kivuli. Naomba niseme kwenye kivuli sio lazima uweke majani ya makuti kama unavyoona. Unaweza kuweka majani ya mgomba nimesema, au majani ya leo kauka ya kawaida. Cha msingi tu kuwe kuna kivuli kwa ajili ya kuongeza ubaridi kwenye hili friji letu na kuzuia pia ile jua lisigonge kaingia kwenye hii friji letu la asili. Ili friji la asili linaweza likaingia makreti 6 ya mboga, ambapo ni kama kilo 120. Kwa hiyo tutaweka mboga kama ifuatavyo. Tutatumia makreti yetu kama utaweka 6 mama 3 chini, 3 juu. Kwa hiyo naweka kama hivyo. Na huu ni mfano tu, sio lazima ziwe hizi. Unaweza kujaza kutokana na kiasi chako ambacho unacho nyumbani kwako au sehemu yako ya biashara. Kwa hiyo nitayapanga kama hivyo. Kuna kitu kama hichi. Hii ni plastiki kwa ajili ya kufunikia haya makreti yetu yasiingie uchafu. Sababu ili fiti wakati kila saa tunalimwagilia maji, kwa hiyo tunafunikia ili uchafu usiingie, hata matone ya maji yasiingie huko ndani. Baada ya kufunikia na mboga zote zikiwa ziko safi na salama, nachukua mfuniko wangu naweka juu. Baada ya mfuniko wangu kuweka namna hii, nitaweka gunia hapa juu ambalo limeloa kuongeza ubaridi kwenye hizi mboga zangu zilizoko huko ndani. Hiki ni kipande cha gunia mita 2. Nimekilowesha na maji. Unatakiwa kumwagilia gunia mara 3 hadi mara 4 kwa siku. Nimesema kwa ajili ya kuongeza ubaridi kwenye hili friji letu, mboga zizidi kuwa baridi. Matumizi ya hili friji la asili ni kwa ajili ya kuhifadhi mboga za majani kama mchicha, navu na mboga nyingine za majani, lakini pia kuna mboga za matunda kama nyanya, ngogwe, hoho, lakini pia tuna carrot. Angalizo, ili friji haliwezi kuhifadhi vitunguu wala viazi sababu havihitaji unyevu mkubwa hivyo. Pia ukitaka labda kuivisha ndizi zako, utaweka huko ndani. Mboga za majani zinaweza kuhifadhiwa kwa siku 3. Mboga kama karoti, nyanya, ngogwe na hoho unaweza kuweka kwa siku 7. Nategemea mtatengeneza friji la asili, lakini mtalitumia na kulifurahia kwa kuhifadhi mboga zenu na pia kuongezea vipato.
Okay, Mommy them and Papa them, when I welcome back. As when I see for that video, when I see and say this video, it will be sponsored by USAID. Now USAID will give money, say me they make this video for show how this technology to work. As I talk, this technology it be sponsored by or the people that where they help for make this technology. They call them say the World Vegetable Center. Now big organization where it for Taiwan, where they help people for Asia for come with small techniques and way they feed them for keep vegetable. So what you will learn for this video, we own country for Amazonia. It be unique, it be different. So what the way me I learn for this video where I would like for more talk and I say we know how to make blocks. So instead for we to go buy crate, we make bamboo. As you know, as we sabi make chair on bamboo. Instead for make that chair, instead for take bamboo make chair, we take bamboo now, we make something like a crate where we then put all we vegetable inside, green pepper, carrots, tomato, and all kind of vegetables. We people that know how to make kwara. So people then where they Papa then where they sit there now, where they know how to make kwara. Me they teach the young people now so how to make kwara now for user now for cover that cooling chamber or that fridge now where they store those vegetables. We see and say this one now it will be very important for mommy then where they buy tomato, where they go for villages, they go buy tomato, they can sell them for town. What you wanna do, wanna say maybe if you be say plenty people in for town, they don't get space for make that cooler. 3 or 4 mommy them they fit join together. They find some place, they make one where they go join the user. Now so we now for Amazonia we get for work. The spirit of Amazonia say everybody they work together. For people that where they for village, for big farmers and where they for village, where they harvest a lot of chop. If you make the one where it go be big pass the one way it inside ocean for that video. If you make the one way big, we must make sure say we make shade on top. We no need for go buy zinc say one make shade. No, because when you go buy zinc, when sun hot that zinc, the heat now it go transfer now it go now inside that into that cooler. So it go find for either use grass people the way they sabi for touch house. Now time is all I need for teach the young people, the younger people them, where me they learn how for make touch house where if we make this fridge now, we put them under. You will see and say for that video they also put blanket. So for put blanket now nothing where it will be very very useful for southern zone where it hot, because southern zone is over hot. We will need to make sure say we'll put blanket on top so that the heat where it come it go that blanket it go fit absorb the heat, make it not go inside, it go spoil that the chop where they don't put that inside that fridge. So now the first experience that way they use them for make fridge, and that one now for Kenya where they do them, and it work very well. Farmers for Kenya they use them. So make we for Ambazonia, we farmers me they learn how to do them. This one, if it also bring a small industry or small work where some young people them, some small technicians them, they fit learn this technique, they fit watch this video over and over. When we finish, I think SCBC go play and plenty times. Some people then watch them, and then we'll put them for Amber Farmers Voice Facebook. Where people if you go they go watch them, so that the small technician them where they build houses, they feel learn how to make this particular model very well. Then the worker now work and make them for people them where for me them where when I buy them selling them, or for people them where they need to make them. So there be some very very difficult thing. Make we for Ambazonia, make we adopt this technology. For sure, La Republic say even though they cut light for people them where they live for town. People don't where they live for town, where they even get small fridge them. When they buy their small njamanjama, they buy their tomato, put that inside fridge. Like people come there, you can't cut light, so that means other things and spoil, make we spend money. So now there's something this way if you adopt them. I go show other video them where it go feel really be useful for people of a town where they don't get big space where they feel build something like this cooling chamber. So make I bring another experience where that's for across way for Nigeria. Now technology this way, where some Nigerians they use them. What we need to do now, my papa them and my brother from Ambazonia. I say make we open eye, we learn this thing, we do and fine. So make I bring this second example from Nigeria where it go also show how if you use blocks them for make this fridge.
When you pick your tomatoes, if you want to keep them longer, you have to find a way of reducing the temperature. This is a problem throughout the world. As availability of electricity at village level can be a problem, ways have to be found to lower the temperature of this fragile crop. Tomatoes start to lose value for many reasons, and the price at the market can move up and down very quickly. So how can we reduce the temperature when faced with the heat of the sun? Some farmers at Dambata in Kano State, Nigeria, have used local mud bricks to make a very effective cooling chamber.
When there is a tomato glut in the market and the prices are not very good, farmers will be able to bring tomatoes here, and when the prices increase, they can then go to the market.
This cooling chamber is in the center of the village and has extra shade from a tree.
The tree provides shade, which reduces the direct effect of the sun. This also has great significance in reducing the damage to the tomatoes.
So how do you start to build a mud cooling chamber? The first decision is where to build your chamber. Normally it should be on level ground, and preferably where there is some shade. As with any construction task, the key is to collect all of your materials at the site first. including your mud bricks, river sand, and water. Make sure that you measure out the size of the chamber for the number of blocks you have. The principle is that there are 2 chambers to be constructed, with a gap between each wall of around the width of a brick. Start by digging a trench for the foundation, at least 1 block deep. This will stop the chances of the chamber being washed away during heavy rains. Build up the walls to form the inner and outer chamber. Fill the gap between the walls with river sand. This acts as insulation to help keep the chamber cool. The sand between the walls should always be kept moist by watering. Normally 2 to 3 steps are built to help with filling and emptying the chamber. The steps are built both on the outside and inside of the chamber. The inside floor is now levelled with river sand. Air is trapped between the grains of river sand, and this helps the cooling process. Finally, a thick thatched roof is used to cover the chambers. This helps to stop cool air escaping and prevents the sun warming up the chamber and rain leaking in. If there is no natural shade from a tree, you should build a frame for extra thatching to give you additional protection from strong sun or heavy rain.
The cooling chamber is very important because when there is a market glut, it helps keep the tomatoes fresh, and I encourage others to copy this for storing tomatoes.
So, in summary, choosing the correct site is important, if possible under shade. Measure the site correctly. Dig foundations at least 1 block deep. Build up the walls of the chambers. Fill the gap between the walls with river sand and make sure this is kept moist. Build some steps on the outside and inside of the chamber to make it easier to put the tomatoes in. Level the inside floor with river sand. Finally, make sure you have a good thick thatched roof, and if the chamber is not shaded by a tree, build a construction for extra thatching so the chamber is well shaded. If you do a good job, you'll have an asset that the village can use to cool their tomatoes and increase their incomes.
Okay, when I welcome back, when I see that very interesting a video, you understand, say be very easy. Now we know how to build houses. All you just need for do now, measure at the top of that video. You measure, you build 2 walls them. You measure them, and then you put sand for inside that sand, and then several times a day you put water inside so that make the tomatoes where they inside make it cool. Now something this way people them when I need to try them on the ground, make people them for village. This one will be very useful for place like Santa where they grow a lot of cabbages and carrots and things like that. Make several of the farmers them where they grow all these vegetables. Make una sit down, una try and una work together. Una build one, and then una see how it work, and then if una get any problem, una will test them, or una will send we any questions una get them. We go find answers for una. And then we'll get them. We'll send them for una. If una get any questions, una send answer either for Facebook or for SCBC. We go take this question now. We go answer them now, so that make will do a very good job for build a very, very good cooling chamber or a good fridge for store with chop. The next video where I want to show this one, now the one way we for Amazonia, we know them. Time where we grow up, we will see, we prepare them, they will make clay pots. People then for that side for I think for Ndop, for Babungo, for Bafanji, for Bambalang, where they get a lot of clay, they will make clay pots and for them. So now at the time where we really need all that knowledge for power them, where they sabi make clay pots. Make when I watch this video, how the people that from Mali, they don't come up with their own technology, with their own system for make their own fridge for inside village where if you help them now for store their vegetables or for store their tomatoes in a long time. So make I bring this experience from Mali. The reasons why I bring these different experiences, and I say if it be say some people them they don't know what to do, if they never make one, at least they will make the other one. So we want to say everybody for Amazonia, make you no ever lose your fresh chop again because you don't get fridge. We now with the sense we'll get time and with the hard work we can make we own for store with vegetables then.
Growing tomatoes is an excellent way of earning money as tomatoes are widely used in human food. Rich in vitamins and minerals, tomatoes provide energy and vitality. At harvest, there are lots of tomatoes and they are sold at low prices. Fresh tomatoes rot quickly, which explains why they are not available throughout the year. However, tomatoes can be stored fresh and dried, as farmers from southern Mali show us in this video. If you want to store tomatoes, never mix healthy tomatoes with those infected by disease-causing germs, insect larvae and molds.
At harvest, some tomatoes are in good condition and others are not. So if you mix them, the bad ones will spoil the good ones. Healthy tomatoes can be stored in the fridge for a long time without spoiling. That's why we sort tomatoes.
Sort tomatoes to prevent contamination. Wash them with water to clean them. The fast way of storing tomatoes is using a local fridge. A local fridge consists of 2 earthen pots placed one inside the other and separated with sand. By watering the sand, you create a refrigerant that keeps the items in the small pot fresh.
We use the earthen pot that is made here locally. There are people who know how to make it. It is not expensive. And above all, the pot keeps the freshness and doesn't alter the color of its content.
To make your own fridge, take a large pot with holes and place a small one without holes inside.
The reason we use a pot with holes is to allow water to drain after watering, so that it doesn't store in the pot.
To prevent sand from dropping through the holes while making the fridge, water the sand before using it, as it makes the sand more compact. Before adding the sand, cover the small pot with a lid to prevent the sand from getting into the small pot. Put some sand between the two pots to secure the small pot inside the large one. But make sure the level of sand does not reach the opening of the small pot, as the water can get into the small pot when watering. Put a piece of clean, wet cotton fabric inside the small pot. The size of the small pot depends on the amount of tomatoes to be stored. The cotton fabric prevents tomatoes from getting into contact with the wall of the pot. Put fresh tomatoes in the small pot in such a way that they stay wrapped in the wet fabric. Keep the pots in a room out of direct sunshine, as they may dry up if they are exposed to the sun. Some farmers make their fridge right in their house, as the fridge is heavy and difficult to transport if the pots are large. Water the sand between the two pots every morning and evening. The amount of water depends on the size of the two pots used. But while watering, be careful not to pour water inside the small pot, as this can cause tomatoes to rot.
We water the sand around the two pots, but we make sure it doesn't get inside the small pot. Water will soak into the sand as we add it. When we see water on the surface, it means it is enough.
Now that your local fridge is ready, your tomatoes can be used as needed for 15 days without spoiling. Open the small pot, take the amount of tomatoes you need, and close the pot back properly. If the pot is empty, you can add more healthy tomatoes.
anafanta saka foga ba nafa chama de bala ambe anga frigo soro danogola ante warbabo.
The fridge has many benefits. It is not expensive. If there are a lot of tomatoes and it is hard to sell them on the market, you can store them for consumption. You no longer need to buy tomatoes. Tomato consumption also helps reduce malnutrition, as tomato contains lots of nutrients.
In addition to storing fresh tomatoes, they can also be dried and used anytime. Wash your fresh tomatoes well and put them in a clean container. Using a knife, cut each fresh tomato into 4 slices for easy drying. In a ventilated area, Put a table or any other raised rack to prevent contact with the ground.
If we dry tomatoes off the ground, it is good. But if we do it on the ground, dust and insects can come in contact with the tomatoes, and this is bad for eating. That is why we spread tomatoes on a platform, and this also allows air to circulate.
Take a clean straw mat and spread it on the table or the rack. You can also use a wooden dryer, plastic bags, tarpaulins or other materials for spreading the tomatoes. Spread the cut tomatoes on the mats or in the dryer. To prevent disease caused by dust and insects, take a clean transparent fabric and cover the tomatoes. By drying tomatoes out of the sun, you preserve nutrients and the color of the tomatoes.
Drying tomatoes in the shade has more benefits for consumption. Before we dried our tomatoes under the sun, but we have seen that drying in the shade is better. If they are dried under the sun, the color changes, while in the shade, the color stays.
The tomatoes will be well dried in 4 to 5 days. When the tomatoes wilt and the color becomes dark, this means they are well dried. Tomatoes are dry. When the water drains out, they shrink and the skin sticks to the flesh. That is how we know that the tomatoes are dried. Once dried, put the tomatoes in clean small plastic bags according to your requirements. Dried tomatoes can be stored for a year. Remember that fresh or dried tomatoes are rich in energy and vitamins. As tomatoes rot quickly, it is better to store them. To prevent contamination, never mix infected tomatoes with healthy ones. Store and wash the healthy tomatoes. You can store fresh tomatoes in a local fridge for a few weeks. Put a small pot with fresh tomatoes inside a big one with holes. Use some sand to separate the two pots. Water the sand twice a day to preserve freshness in the small pot. Drying is another way of storing tomatoes. Cut the tomatoes into 4 pieces and dry on a raised platform in the shade for 4 to 5 days. Cover with clean fabric to keep away from dust and insects. If storing fresh tomatoes is a concern for farmers, the use of a local fridge and drying them are some easy solutions.
Okay, when I welcome back from that interesting video for that experience from Mali, Which I would like to talk and say, make una no worry about that one, that portion where they talk about for dry tomato, because we'll get a special program where it will teach we how to make we own solar dryer, where we'll be very, very efficient, where anybody for ground zero una go fit make am. So make una no worry about that one. Well, we will come up with another program. So una say at least anybody for village, for anywhere, even for town, small picking them when they go for village, they know how to make that clay pot them. So there some very, very difficult thing. Papa then see the way they know how to make those things them. So for place where they kelebe them, then they never can Hamburg. Some papa them they still teach the young people them how to make this fridge with clay pot. And also for plenty for corner water, for places where water they pass, they sabi get clear for them. So make when I go for corner big water or for places that carry water, when I see what that clay there, and then when I use them for make the pot. Make advise the young people and say, me must make sure say they use that clay, because if you not use that clay, if you just go take ground for corner water, you can make and it go broke. So make una find really good clay, for make this pot in there, and then una use them now for keep una fresh vegetables. Again, as I don't talk for the previous program, them one of the first things and where we government for Ambazonia when we reach Opoya, we will ensure say the first thing where Amba farmers then get to insist, because now we be the most important people for Ambazonia. Now we feed the whole country. So if we feed the whole country, then that will be the most important people then. So the government get to listen to we first. So the first thing we need to do now for create college of agriculture or technical agricultural colleges. So when we don't create this technical agricultural colleges, we student them now and we researchers them now to then do research for all these small techniques and technology them, so that they go standardize them. We student them, we research them, they go know how for put which quantity of clay, which quantity of water, or if you they'll put cement, but maybe we don't even need cement. We want to try to make all within them by ourselves with all material we'll get them. So we researchers them, we student them, they go standardize how to make a clay pot. If they make clay pot, how long that clay pot get for stay for outside for dry. So we will try for standardize all that to them, so that if you buy a clay pot for Lebialem, or you buy a clay pot for Bisongaban, you will buy a pot for Nwa, the clay pot them they get to be the same. All the material the way they use them, and the composition it get to be the same. So now so white man they use them for create standards for things. Now why if you buy one phone, you buy one iPhone today, you go for Victoria, you buy one iPhone, you go for Kumba, you buy the same iPhone, it will be the same. So that the same thing we adopt that same system, we try for standardize all the technology then we will show for Amba Farmers Voice. Like that other one where they use bricks them for Bidam. Once we don't go for Boya, we College of Agriculture technical student them, they go standardize the that particular technology for sure. Say the space between the two walls and it get to be now maybe 5 centimeters or 10 centimeters. Now this kind sand will put inside, and then they'll talk say maybe if you need for throw water inside, you go for put after 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4 hours. So we need for standardize all those things, and now the important things in that way we College of Agriculture it go come now, it go take this thing, they do research, they standardize it for Amazonia. And again, that the most important difference that between we Ambazonians and La Republique. La République, they like for copying away white man they don't do them. We for Ambazonia, we could develop, we own them. We go borrow them for other places. We come, we adapt them, we develop them again. We make with a fit with Ambazonia. So that the difference that make I just want to make sure say make everybody for Ambazonia more know the difference between we and La République. We will make own thing them. We will use we own hand them. We go use we own send for do the thing them. La République it don't force we into slavery, and we papa them where mama sell cabbage, sell macra for send me for school. We don't come lend that sense. Now we would bring them back now for Ambazonia for develop Ambazonia. The last most important one where I want to bring her up now, I believe that the easiest and the best technology where they don't come up with them for stored tomatoes. This one it be very very easy because anybody from anywhere if you do them, you don't need any technician for doing for you. You don't need to talk say you go pay somebody 5,000 or 10,000 for doing for you. No, yourself if you do them on your own. And the research for this particular one where I don't bring her so where I go bring her up. I don't see I'm say if you store your tomato for 1 month, ripe tomato. That will read that research, I'll be really be amazed. Say we get simple things like this. Where if you help we now we don't talk say we could bring them now for Amazon. And this last one where I want to bring them. Now how for use wood ash first of all keep ripe tomato. This one it will work very well for ripe tomato because naturally they don't try them. But we Ambazonians we people the way we get sense. We try things and we do our own research. So I go advise other Ambazonians where they do for ground now. The people where they do for my 12 for Santa, where they grow all these vegetables. When I go try different vegetables, when I go try carrot, when I go try different vegetables for see whether this technique it go work for those different vegetables. But what you want to show that what you want to show now, that thing where it work already, and so we will just adapt them without any problem. Make una just sit down when I watch this one.
Ubanza hasi nkaruba ko nyarunyanya rudakora ku kintu na kimwe hasi ari ku rubaho ari ku ikarato nkaruba ko uruhagarika ntuhegera ico urupanga ruhagaze kuki abapanga amagi ukagira ukazitondeka urabona ko ngatara ukora ku rundi tondeka ku dubero gisi inkondo utagira inkondo nta na kimwe ntushobora gupfa aha ku nkondo nta na kimwe bitwara hakomeye imbere gusumba kurujati inyuma natanguye kubika ni zifise inkondo ugasanga zirangora cyane mu kugira ngo zibe zigize anako nkuru rusa n'ugumye umenga gumiye muri kubera ruba rusanzwe rubitse hakura nyuma harumba ntigice maze kurupfuka uku nta muyaga maze kurupfuka uku nta muyaga nta kagwara aha naho umwaka wohera kuguma gwikomereye ntegeje kurera ariko ntegeje uku ntangura kandingira hanje atondeka kuko nkaca nkwiza nyene kwa kundi mpaka nguma mpanga nduga shira kumwita neza kugushika isanduku yuzuye nkaca mfunga naza kuraba mu mwaka uza ndosanga nyene kandi mu rwayi rwose zikomeye kubera yuko mba nazikingiye nta muyaga nta kintu kwa kugukoma na kimwe nanosha mu modoka bagatwara ni mu ndege zogenda kandi kazoga bakazikomeye kumwe urumva ugambire munyota ucugenda uzishigikira imbavu zose urugize rwatobotse ngo uragwaye umunyota ucuhahoma kuri afise utumenya n'ifise umwako gacizura rununuza buke aho urashobora kwanduza urundi ico gihe ruce usanga aho gwari uri harakanogo ahari nk'agashashi ku buryo wababutse kubiga mugasanga iyo naho rero byo yawo shango modoka ntizigera zegeranye umunyota ahubwo kugenda ucushika mu hagati yazo usanga hari ngware nayo ari zinyinshi ugomba gutwara modoka ziva kurena kirondera hajya ahantu babaza ibintu kubera umunyo turemereye bijya bibazurwa by'ibintu hajya babaza hajya baranda n'ibindi ijyafu yose canke hajya bakora umuceri ugaca upakira mu modoka ugaca upakira mu nyanya zawe cyane ugomba zikomeye atari bane nayo ugaca zitwara muri ivyo nyanya naho zituvana gutwara ijumbura noza kuzibikayo nazivanye ngaha natwaye imodoka zikaye zikomeye.
Okay, when I welcome back from that very, very interesting video. From this video, when I see and say, they actually use Achis fire. Achis fire there for everywhere. People in there for town where they cook now where they cook with firewood, and so they get Achis fire. So now we don't get a very, very important use for Achis fire. If you use Achis, excuse me, if you use Achis fire now as a fridge for store ripe tomatoes. So which way when I do, I say when you take Achis fire, make you take chekere, you shift that and you shift that Achis fire, and then so I mean I only define one commode. People in the way where they live for town. If you make your own plank box, if you make somebody go for bush, if you make a fine bamboo, it make you box with them. You put them somewhere inside your kitchen, and then you take carton, you put them for the wall them, and then you pour Achis, you put them for the wall for under, and then you put them for the side. Then you pour Achis fire inside, and then you take. If you don't go for market, you go buy your tomatoes, or if you work your tomatoes, or if you be mommy where you sell tomatoes, you don't go buy your tomatoes. When you come, make sure so you select the good ones. Then, not select the one where if you look for that mop where it don't start spoil, where maybe water don't start coming for it. No, put that one inside. Look only the nice one. Then you dry them, and then at least you may know water not touch them. You then pack them now inside that carton. When you don't put them, no over put them made over near, keep small space. You pour the Achis fire inside now. When you pour the Achis fire, when you don't reach up, you put the second level just like that. I would like to assure people and say, Achis fire, it not be poisonous or it not be dangerous for person health. We use now Achis fire for make niki for make Achus subota. So because we use them for make Achus soup, it not really be poisonous. But when even a person where they sell a tomato, when your time for move tomato for go sell them, you don't reach. You move on now. You take maybe pieces close. You re-wipe and clean, and then you take and go market. And then for person where you go buy that tomato for market, when you buy a tomato before you cook them, make sure you wash them so that all that Achis fire, it will come off for the tomato. make a try to bring the scientific reason why Archie's fire it keep your tomato for a long time. You know, say if you take Archie's fire, you taste them for your mouth, it is sour. It's sour, or it is sour. If you make Nikki with good Archie's fire, you taste them, it is sour. That what means it. It means say any germ or any bacteria, it no fit enter stay inside that Archie's fire. Now, the reason that way. People when they go for village, whenever we see and say when you make Archie's fire, put that inside bottle. If you stay like for 1 year, if it be say you put the Archie's fire inside bottle, you cover and fine. May no air no enter inside, may no evaporate. If you stay for 1 year and no bacteria no go enter inside for make the Archie's fire make turn water. Now the same thing for dry Archie's fire. When you take that dry Archie's fire, you put that tomato inside. No insect, significant inside, significant pass for go enter now for spoil that for spoil that tomato or for chop that tomato. And the fact say that tomato it they in between the Archie's fire where air no they enter inside, it no fit spoil, it no fit rotten. Because air no they pass through the Archie's fire for go touch that tomato fit stay for as long as possible. But they don't really do research. They talk say this tomato you put inside Archie's fire if it stay for 6 months. So Ambazonia them. Now think this way we for Ambazonia today, what we need to do them today, we need to start doing today. No something we need to postpone and start doing next week. Because this one be very, very easy. What we will appeal and say anybody we try them, it work. Make una take videos, una take pictures, una send them for Amber Farmers Voice. So I make we play them. So I make other people them. Me they see and say the thing away with the talk and we say with the practice them. Because we did for war with La Republique, when you want to take your videos, we must make sure say make person in face no come inside. We no want something where like we will catch some person for some person in face inside a video and then they will come begin work and find for target people them. So we get for do thing them too with sense. Mommy the way where they sell tomato for town, if you get like 5 or 6 carton them with Archie's fire inside, you put your market tomato there inside. You make una try the other vegetable like carrot or like how they call that thing green pepper. So una try this different vegetable there for see how it go work. For this one for Archie's fire, I know say things like leeks, it no go work, or things like masepo and all the other spices them. That one no go work for store for this Archie's fire. But the other things are like tomato, like green pepper, maybe like onion. Make una try them. Make una try them small. All we there for learn. One learn, one teach everybody for Ambazonia. So, mama them and papa them for Ambazonia. We don't come for the end for the program today. I see they here now phone number that for top screen 202-1202-735-1145. If anybody get any question for ask them, either for the other program what we don't do, like will be for the last few weeks. Last week we do program how we feel use our own grass them for kill that to move away it is spoil corn. Or the previous week we will talk how we feel use our own piece for using like our own fertilizer. We don't need for buy fertilizer again. We'll be talk about those things then. So if anybody for ground zero, when I don't try them, when I don't watch them, when I give you feedback, if when I get any questions, make when I call we for this number, or when I send you WhatsApp message, or when I go for Amber Farmers Voice, their Facebook page, when I put any questions for them, and then we'll go answer them. Or people then way if you go for YouTube, we go put all these videos them for YouTube, so that make if people them they if you watch them now, at least they will get time for watch them later on. We don't yet say La Republique thing they do now, and I say when they see fine program where go help people them for ground zero, they cut light all the time. So we know it. We know that which way with Amber Farmers Voice to do now say with the contact some big people where they do this computer work them, they go compress this video them for Amber Farmers Voice, and then we go send them for now like WhatsApp message. So this video for 1 hour, from which we don't tell they say they feel compress the video so that we will send them now for people for ground zero, because the most important thing I say we want make we farmers them for ground zero, make everybody grow chop fine, and we for here as we don't talk we go bring on all the kind sense we don't learn them where they for one and which kind place for this world we'll go dig them, we'll go bring them. For Amber, make Amber farmers them they use them again. We don't talk say we go try for make sure say we go use that's what we knowledge all the things where they around we don't need for buy anything. We got them from Amazonia, we ancestors them. They don't provide everything for we, and we go use them now for see how we will develop Amazonia. So, mommy them and papa them, my brothers and sisters for Amazonia. I thank you so much again for tuning this Sunday for Amber Farmers Voice. Next week we will come back with another program for Amber Farmers Voice. For can see how we fit help for how we help for it for help with farmers them for Amazonia, for see how for make sure say everybody grow chop fine, and for ensure say make we teach La Republique say thing where they do for we no go take them lying hands down. So we must get that independence, and we even though we fight war now we still succeed for feed the Amazonian people. Now, as again, I hope the people where they don't watch this program for for different time them they don't say we motto for our Amber Farmers Voice and say we defeat the nation for this time for war. As we defeat the nation for this time for war, we will bring all kind of techniques for help una make una feed with Amber fighters, feed the whole nation until when we go Boya. As I don't keep talking, as soon as we reach Boya, that's all 4 years. Amber farmers will go develop Amazonia without oil, without timber, without bauxite, with all those minerals. That's so with agriculture and with hard work, with sense, with hard work, we go take that for 4 years. We go build four highway lanes from a cock go reach right up for Sabongari, because the knowledge we will get them for the agriculture day, the money we will make them, it will permit we for develop Amazonia. So mommy them papa them for Amazonia. Oh, thank you again for wanna spend this time with we. I hope so we not learn something. Make una share this knowledge with other people, and people where they watch this program today. Make una share the knowledge for all of Amazonia, so I make all we benefit. So, but before I go, I just want introduce una for some program where where some group of Amazonian and where they there for diaspora. They don't pillar. They call them say njamanjama. Njamanjama now we own Facebook. When Amazonian and Bilan, it did the same like Facebook, or even better say past Facebook. So I want to show that just a short clip for it. Encourage everybody for ground zero. What are you doing for ground one, for Nigeria, for Kenya, for wherever, where you they watch this program now? If you don't know about Njamanjama, make everybody go there. You go create your own page, your own Njamanjama page. It's just the same like Facebook. If you create a page, you put your videos. All musicians them for country. When I play on music, you go for Njamanjama, you create your page, you put them for there, so that we too we go we go develop. Now the difference that between Ambazonia and La Republic. We will develop our own thing there. We don't develop njamanjama. We don't also develop our own Zoom where once they don't make them the thing they really work fine. I could bring her now. I can show everybody for ground zero so that we can see them. So make a show now njamanjama. Okay, Papa, thank you again so much. We will see you next week for another edition for Amber Farmer's Voice.
Now Amber Farmer's Voice this.
Shall move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians. Ambazonians shall move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians. We come from Omondi and Fako, Dongamanto, Kope Maningu Babwi. We come from Ezamanyu Goyo, Rebiele Menchungoke Tunjameme is all. Our freedom is all. Our freedom is all. Our freedom.
Mama and Papa them for Ambazonia una welcome for Amber Farmer's Voice. We don't see them say how with this war they so next year chop in go feed lack and hungry, it go feed they plenty. So Amber Farmer's Voice they for you for help for see say may we put head together. See how we fix we own fertilizer, see how we fix mixing where they kill insect them. See how where we feed work plenty chop for small piece of land. So with the talks to make all man find Amber Farmer's Voice for Facebook and for YouTube. So that any question where you get them, may you write them for days so that Amber Farmer's Voice it go answer for una. We'll be ready for help una for all time, for answer una question and for give una any information how we fit grow chop, how we fit keep chop fine, make it not spoil for long time, how we fit hide chop so that may that wicked people they not spoil them. Thank una plenty.
Shall move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians. Ambazonians shall move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians.